Okay. Okay. I'm the cameraman. Now I'm going to go around and become the host. Here I come. Hello, everybody. You can't believe what we've been going through for the past 45 minutes. Caroline and Violet were on their way here today to join me on the show. And they had a blowout. Sounds like they went to a party. No. One of their tires blew out from the side. So AAA turned up, took them to a tire store. They've just had the tire replaced, but they're an hour away from me right now, so they're going to go home, but they're going to check in on my phone. Here's my phone. So that was the first little adventure we had today. The second adventure was that I'm not technically adept. Okay, I can change a, well, I don't know if I can change it. Yeah, I can change a light bulb, but I'm not Mr. Technical. Even though when I was at university, I actually won a scholarship in engineering. It's a long story. I had a great teacher. So I didn't know how to turn on the iPhone for Facebook. And apparently they did an upgrade or something, and I called Caroline, and she had the same problem I did. So she called Violet, and then Violet called Bruce, and then Bruce jumped on his horse and came riding in and rescued us. And that's why we're live today on Facebook and also on Instagram. Okay? Let me tell you what the deal is today. This is the Manuka Honey facial mask. I thought this was the hand cream next to me in bed, so I didn't use it. And then a few days ago I looked at it and I thought, oh, this is the facial mask. I'm using this every night. You can probably tell by my beautiful, no, I'm just kidding. But I use it every night and it's great. I love this, okay? Love it. So this is the free gift today. All you have to do is spend $49.99 or more, and we give you this gift of the Manuka Honey facial mask that I personally endorse. It is great, free of charge, free of charge. Now here we are. Let me show you this. I'm kind of doing everything today, right? Okay. There it is. Okay. Now the other thing I wanted to show you, you'll notice that I have a whole bunch of mangoes, right? I love these mangoes. I don't care for the other mangoes because they're a little stringy and you can't tell the good ones from the ones that are mediocre, and they're expensive. These never let me down. These are well, I call them honey mangoes. I guess, oh, is Caroline trying to call me? Oh, here she is. It wasn't ringing. Okay. Hi there.
Hey, how are you?
Okay. Hi, you guys. Okay, I'm going to put your phone right here so that everybody can hear you. Okay. So you're on your way home now?
We're on our way home. In case you guys haven't heard, we got towed. Got a flat tire. We had to tow the car to a tire shop. But it was the best tire shop I've ever been to. They were actually really helpful.
That's great. Well, you know, I have
Very
to tell.
nice experience.
Okay, so Suzanne and I were driving in the mountains above Palm Springs in the dead of night. It was probably 11 o'clock at night. I don't know why we were there, but we were there. And there are no street lights, and we were in a section that was all apple orchards. No one was living there as far as we know. And all of a sudden, one tire went like that. So I thought, I went to the trunk, and I have these canisters, and we don't sell them, but I advise you to order them. keep 2 in the trunk of your car. They're cheap. They're like $10, $15, whatever it is. And what you do is with this canister, you don't call the AAA, unless it's a blowout. You take the canister, you unscrew the little screw for the air hole, you screw the canister in, that's got a little thing on it, you screw it into the air hole, you press down on the lever, it inflates the tire, and at the same time, it blows this gooky stuff inside the tire, it seals the leak, and within 5 minutes, you're on your way. Okay? So when Caroline called and said, she had a flat tire, I said, go to the trunk of your car, because I bought everybody in the family 2 canisters to put in the trunks of their car. So she went to the trunk of her car and she opened it up, and guess what? She has them. But because this is a blowout, she had to get a new tire. So, life. What did you pay for the new tire, Caroline?
$376. Plus a 3% fee for the credit card.
Wow. Too bad. Yeah, too bad Costco wasn't nearby.
Well, do you know that they don't put spare tires in new cars anymore, because they have these run flat tires that you can drive on.
Really? You don't have a spare?
No, none of the new cars do. He said run flat tires you can drive on, so you can drive on it to get yourself to a gas station. But he was there, and he was nice enough to tow us, so he towed us.
Wow.
But that's why the tire's so expensive. It's called a run flat tire, which is pricier. Isn't this a great Suzanne Organic show, you guys? Tires and blowout. It's so on brand. It's very thematic.
So I just have to brag a little bit, okay? I wouldn't drive a car that didn't have a spare tire. It just wouldn't. And I happen to have 2 cars, and one car is 13 years old. It's a big, people are going to be upset with me because it's not electric, okay? It's a gas burner. But it takes, you can put you put vegetable oil in there and drive on it, okay? But not only do I have a spare in my car as part of the deal, I also have 2 canisters to fix a flat like that, okay? I would have trouble buying, and that's an expensive car you have, Caroline. It's moderately expensive. I'm shocked. Did you know it didn't have a spare?
No, I had no idea. He said none of the new cars do.
Wow. Saving money. Well, by the way, if you just joined us, this is the free gift today. It's the Manuka facial mask that I've been using every night for the past while. I really love it. I get into bed, I squirt some in my hand, put it all over. Well, not all over, but whatever skin I have left before the beard, and I love it, and I love what it's doing for my skin. All you have to do is spend $49.99 or more, and you get the free gift, which is also $49.99 if you were just going to buy it off the site. So it's a great deal. Now I want to show you something else. You're looking at these mangoes that I mentioned before. I happen to really love fruit. I have fruit around me 12 months out of the year. And like when I was a kid, they weren't flying fruit in from Australia and New Zealand and South America and all the countries below the equator. We had grapes when they were in season, apples in season. We didn't have oranges or bananas because they don't grow in Canada. But we had whatever grew in Canada, we had it, okay? Today, you can get mangoes most of the year, which I do. So I'm going to show you something. This is my little sculpture. So I want you to take a look at it. I don't know what I'm going to do with my little sculpture. I'm looking for some whacked out art gallery, okay, that would like to sell it. And I would give all the money that comes in to the local food banks. So here's my art. Let me make sure that it's on camera.
Oh, right, it's on camera.
Okay.
We see it. It's up center stage.
Okay.
I'm worried it's stealing your thunder a little too much.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to plant a mango orchard with that?
Well, I could, but I ate all these mangoes in a week. No, I'm just kidding. But I love mangoes. I just love mangoes. I like any kind of fruit. Actually, no, I don't like jackfruit. Maybe that's why they call it jackfruit. No? Jack. Named after some guy named Jack. I don't like it. There's another fruit, it's too powerful. There's another fruit I don't like. I can't remember what it is. By the way, I'm going to show you something that happened to me. What's today? Today's Wednesday. It happened, I think, on the weekend. So, Caroline and Violet, if I lose you, I'm sorry, but I have to dig this video out. I'll try not to lose you.
A lot of people are saying you look very handsome.
Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that.
He's used to it. Oh, yeah. They like your hair like that.
Oh yeah, okay. And done. I was thinking of letting it grow. I won't let it grow. Okay, I'm having a little trouble finding. Oh, here, maybe this is it. Okay, this could be it. This could be it. Now, I think I showed you. Hang on. I think I showed you the picture of the hummingbird a few weeks ago that flew into our house, made the rounds all through the living room and the kitchen, I think even in the hallway, and then eventually went into our little breakfast nook here, where on the wall there's a picture of Suzanne and myself, and the hummingbird hovered right in front of right between our two faces in the picture, this far away from the picture. And I had no idea what was going to happen after that. And the hummingbird then flew to the top of the photo and sat there. So I thought, I have to get my phone. So I run to the other end of the house, where our bedroom's there. I grab my iPhone, I come back, the hummingbird's still sitting there, and I snapped the picture. And I sent it out. I hope you saw it. If you didn't, I can do it again. But over the weekend, I looked at, and it's the same hummingbird. I'm sure they're territorial. It's got little purple breasts, beautiful little hummingbird. So the hummingbird was actually hovering in front of our glass door, like peeking into the living room to see what was going on. And I thought, well, I'm just going to open the door and let her in. So I opened the door, she came in, and again, she comes flying around in the living room, hovering every so often, into the kitchen, hovering in the kitchen, and then she decided, okay, everything looks okay, so I think I'm going to leave. So like it happens with most birds, they can't differentiate between the outdoors and a glass in the way. So she had trouble because the glass was holding her inside. So here's what I did. I'm going to hold this up for you. I hope both of you can see it. I think I'm going to have to do it twice, so bear with me.
Oh wow, I see it.
Okay. What's happening here? I'm doing, I think it's Facebook, yeah. Pardon me?
I'm telling the viewers.
Yeah, of course it's not cooperating with me. It's amazing. Well, I'll show you this.
You can post that video. I'll post it out.
Okay. So here's the end of the video. Okay. Can you see the little hummingbird sitting in my hand?
That's crazy.
Look at that. I put my hand out, and the little hummingbird jumped into my hand.
With a love bracelet. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. I want to cry. Oh, so sweet. I cannot believe that it happened, but I can't believe even more that you were able to capture it on video when it was happening. Wow.
You know, I didn't really capture it. I just put my hand near, and she jumped into my hand.
No, but the video. I can't believe you got it on video.
Yeah.
That's a lot to coordinate at the same time.
Well,
Magical.
I happen to be extremely well coordinated. Okay. This isn't my first rodeo. Okay. So I need some direction on my sculpture here. Okay. And it'll come with this bowl, whatever this bowl is. Looks like you make salads in it or something. So I'd like your suggestion. And no nasty remarks, okay? This is as good as it gets for me in terms of a sculpture. I've taken something I love. I've taken, I don't know, 100 or more of these things, okay, after I ate them, and created this magnificent sculpture. So I'd like your comments relative to what I should do with it. And
Well, does anyone have the contact for Larry Doodles? I believe this needs to be in a gallery.
oh, in Beverly Hills?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, why not is right. Actually, I have a friend who owns a gallery in Beverly Hills, but it's by appointment only. I'm going to call him.
I think it's a good idea.
I think it would be an adventure. Okay, I think it would attract attention. Yeah, it's Gagosian, right?
Gagosian, yeah, he's a huge art dealer.
And I think that's.
Should we bronze it, Alex? Should we bronze it?
Oh, I think that would ruin it. Yeah, I think that would ruin it. Okay, I think.
Can't Leslie and Daisy shellac it or something so that it remains like looks so bad? Yeah, we don't want it to get moldy.
No, it's going to be moldy. This has been sitting around for what, 2 years?
Oh, okay.
It's all dried. There's nothing. It's all stuck together with its natural glue that comes with mangoes.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't glue it. I just finished eating it and I put it on here. And before I knew it, I had this fabulous sculpture. Okay, so whatever you want to call it, what is it? Gagosian?
Gagosian.
How do you spell that?
Gagosian.
Okay. So Gagosian.
There somewhere.
Okay, so Gagosian, it's in Beverly Hills. It's a big time art gallery. Okay, so I'd like everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want everyone to call Gagosian, although I'd love it. Okay. That's like.
Now I noticed Suzanne kept your sculpture in a very special place.
Oh yeah.
It was in the very back kitchen by the pantry.
Right.
On the service counter.
Yeah. Well, she just wanted to make sure it was safe. She didn't put it back there because it's ugly. Okay.
That's so funny.
Manuka honey facial mask. Beautiful, huh? Huh? Every night. Let me put a little bit on my hand. Okay, hang on.
put a little.
Said that your sculpture looks like a mountain of chicken wings. I don't know if it was intended to be offensive.
I may have put too much on.
Oh, that looks great. I love that mess.
Yeah, I put too much. I always do that. I put too much on. You know, if a little bit's good, a lot of it's great, but it doesn't always work out that way. Well, if you want white hands for the afternoon, it is great. Yeah, I shouldn't have put so much on. I apologize. Okay.
You can see it has a really fluffy texture. That's the Manuka honey working its magic.
Wow. So, were there any suggestions from anybody about what I should do with this sculpture? Aside from telling me what to do with it, it won't fit.
Everyone just keeps saying it looks like chicken wings.
Chicken wings?
Yeah. Everyone thinks it looks like a big mountain of chicken wings.
What are you people smoking? Okay.
We need to get you some Cholula then. Yeah.
This is my masterpiece. Okay. I know that you can make fun of me if you want, but it's my masterpiece. It's all I'm capable of doing. Okay. I'm not an artist. I happen to be surrounded by people who are artists, and they have this talent where they can draw stuff. I can't do that. Okay. I do doodles. Like this is one of my doodle shirts, actually. I did all these doodles, and then I give them to Leslie, and she does her magic and puts it on fabric and then makes shirts. So, anyway.
I think you should give yourself more credit for your doodles that you make. That's very artistic.
Yeah, they are.
When I was little, you collected a bunch of rocks in Malibu, and you drew on them for me and gave them to me for my birthday.
Wow. I'll bet you still have them. I'll bet you still have them, don't you?
Yeah, I still have one of them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. You also doodled on an ostrich egg for me.
Oh, yeah.
This whole egg had a bunch of doodles on it. So cool. We have an ostrich egg that you gave us at our wedding.
Wow. You
doodled that huge ostrich egg for our wedding. It's so pretty.
You display it prominently? Or did someone put it in the back?
It was displayed prominently for 20 years in the other house, and when we moved, it didn't get out of the box. It's safe somewhere.
Oh. Well,
we don't really have any surfaces at this house.
It's true. I made one for a couple probably 25 years ago. It takes a long time. An ostrich egg, is this big. And I'm doodling on the ostrich egg, and I do it over a course of probably 2 or 3 weeks. So they came for dinner one night, and I gave them the ostrich egg. I think it was one of their birthdays, and they thanked me, and then they sat on it, and it went.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Yeah.
That's awful.
So I said,
wow.
I said, you people, I never want to see you again, okay? You just blew through 2 or 3 weeks of my doodles. You've got a flat ostrich egg. What are you going to do with that? So I never want to see you ever again. Well, I didn't quite do that. But I do. I'm actually working on one right now.
Is it like 6 eggs, Alan?
Pardon me?
Is an ostrich egg? Is it the equivalent of about 6 eggs, one ostrich egg?
No, it's more.
Really?
More, yeah. When we had a pair of geese, Jake and Minnie would lay an egg most days, and 1 egg was enough for both of us. And it was certainly the equivalent of 4 chicken eggs. And recently I've been buying duck eggs, which are much bigger than regular chicken eggs. And then I had to stop eating them because they were too rich. They're beautiful. When you see them in the frying pan, they're beautiful. They're really beautiful. And the color and the height of the orange cone, beautiful. But It was like a little too rich for me. Because I eat like 3 or 4 chicken eggs every morning. That's just perfect.
I think, like I am allergic to, I'm intolerant of chicken eggs now, and they say that duck eggs have less of whatever it is that makes a lot of people intolerant. But I am going to try duck eggs.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder what, it must be the yolk. It must be the yolk.
They say they're like pathogens that love to live in eggs. So some people are sensitive to them and some people aren't. But I eat eggs and I just fall asleep. And I love them. Oh, yeah. Love. Like
Well, then-
we're passing a place called Big Al's, Zeta. Yeah, we are. We're passing that bar called Big Al's now
Wow.
in Ontario.
Are you in Ontario?
We're in Ontario.
How come you're not on number 10 or 60?
We are on the 10
Oh, okay.
in Ontario. Yeah.
So from
Passing a
10?
sign that says Big Al's.
Well, I'll have to go there, won't I?
Yeah.
So, any other suggestions? Anyone making suggestions about what I should do with my magnificent sculpture?
They said put it outside with bird seeds on it. Oh.
Put it outside with birdseed? Actually,
Bird seeds.
did you say bird seeds?
Yeah, with bird seeds on it.
Why would I do that?
To make it a bird feeder, it would attract more birds.
I actually today, I just hung up a really large hummingbird feeder for our little hummingbird, okay? And I've named Suzanne, okay? Because we had these little tiny hummingbird feeders that little Suzanne would go through in an afternoon. I mean, they're fired up on sugar. That's why they fly this way and then fly that way. And someone said that they can fly from Los Angeles to San Francisco and back without stopping. I don't know if that's true or not because I've only been the hummingbird whisperer for the past few days. But if someone knows if that's true, that's incredible, if that's true.
No, I think they have to eat really frequently because their metabolism is so strong.
But I wonder if
They're
they...
constantly needing to refuel on flowers.
Oh, okay. Well, the new hummingbird feeder out there is 32 ounces. The little ones I had were probably an ounce or less. They were cute, but they were probably an ounce or less. This is 32 ounces, so that should last for a while.
Oh, that's generous.
Yeah.
Nice. They'll be happy.
Yeah, it's a hand-blown glass thing. It's actually quite beautiful because I thought that she would like it. You know how much
Oh,
Suzanne liked beautiful things?
it's the equivalent of tequila in a Baccarat glass.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been drinking mezcal lately. Makes you a little crazy, okay? It's a little different than tequila. It's tequila, I guess. I guess it's
How
tequila.
is it different?
Pardon?
No, it's like a cousin. I have a close friend who has a mezcal company, so I'll get you a bottle of his. It's really nice.
Okay. So today the free gift is Manuka honey facial mask. And it normally sells on the site. If you just go there and buy it, not today, but if you just go there and buy it, it's $49.99 and worth every single squeeze out of this thing. It's the free gift. All you have to do is spend $49.99 or more at SuzanneSummers.com today, and we send you one of these as a free gift. Okay, it's a great deal. I love our Manuka honey line. Everything in the line is really great, really great. And
I agree.
yeah. So
Your skin feels like you've given it a treat after that mask. It really does. It's really hydrating. It's very nourishing. It calms any irritation in your skin, and you wake up and your skin just feels so soft.
I know that. And I hop in the shower. As soon as I come out of the shower, I put liquid oxygen on my skin. I love liquid oxygen. That was one of our first products, 20 years ago? I love it.
love liquid oxygen. It's still one of my 2 or 3 favorite products out of our whole line of, we have hundreds or 1,000, I don't know how many we have. It's great. So, anyway, what's the time say today?
You're good. I appreciate you doing an entertaining show all on your own, Alan. Sorry we didn't make it to you, but it was kind of fun anyway.
Well, there's always next time. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Anyway.
All right, well, we'll be back on Friday, you guys. So, thanks again, Alan.
You're welcome. Thank you. And sorry you had a blowout.
Okay.
Really. And just dream about my sculpture, okay? And then when you awaken, you'll know exactly what to do with it, okay? I want to auction it off or sell it to somebody and take all the money and give it to the 5 food banks here, okay? Yeah, if they could eat this, actually what I could do, I could give them this and say, so these are mango seeds. Plant them, you'll have lots to eat. I can't do that. Okay. Sounds biblical, doesn't it?
It does sound biblical.
What is it? Give a man a fish and he eats?
Yeah.
What's after that?
Give him
a fish and he eats. Give him a fishing rod. Well, I know that's not it. They didn't have fishing rods 3,000 years ago. What's the rest of that?
Give a man a fish and he eats for a meal. Teach a man to fish and he eats for a lifetime. Yeah.
Thank you, folks.
All right.
Thank you for joining us. I'll be back next Wednesday.
Thank you.
And Caroline, etc. will be on Friday, okay? Mwah.
We love you. Bye.
I love you. Okay, now if I can just find
Do
the
you know
off,
how to press the X's to get off on both of them?
if I can just find the off switch here. Okay, it won't take me more than 15 or 20 minutes to find the off switch.